Oh, Diski Parliament, my people, my beautiful people. Welcome to another episode here at Diski Parliament. As some of you may already know, my name is Siyabonga Shabang, also known as Mr. Shabang Ose. I'm a member here at Diski Parliament. If you are a returning subscriber, I would like to say thank you for consuming our content and for your engagement. Welcome back to Diski Parliament. If you are new, welcome. You are most welcome here at Diski Parliament. Here we engage each other in difficult conversations. We explore the politics in the game. We analyze the smallest of details. We talk anything and everything Diski related, be it here at home, in South Africa, and the entire motherland. Today, bafethu, ngifuna ukuniketa i-update on what is currently happening at the world stage, especially kuma African nations. We know that for the first time in this World Cup, we have 10 nations that were participating in the World Cup. I'm saying where because one has already been eliminated, which is Tunisia. They played 3 games and they won none. They lost against Sweden 5-1 and they had a change of coach after that game. But it didn't help much because they came back and lost against Japan 4-0. Then the last nail in the coffin was nailed by the Netherlands with a 3-1 victory over them. So all in all, they conceded 12 goals and only scored 2. It was not a good World Cup for them this year. Hopefully they will try again in 4 years. But otherwise, if we look at the entire continent, I think it's a great World Cup for the continent with a 70% success rate currently through to the rounds of 32. And that's as of 27 June 2026, as I'm recording this video at 9 p.m. in the evening. So this is likely to change because we have 2 nations that are yet to play. And obviously the results of those games and also the rankings of the dead best will determine whether they go home or they go through to the rounds of 32. And those 2 nations is Algeria and DRC Congo. Okay, now I want us to jump into the 7 nations that have actually confirmed their round of 32 spot. Obviously, subject, this number might actually increase, and I hope it does because we need more representation in the round of 32, African representation in the round of 32. That would be great. It would be really great. But otherwise, this 70% is still wonderful. I'm very happy with how, as Africans, we have performed. I'm sipping my coffee as always, my people. You know me with my my cup of coffee, and I love this these big mugs. They are very nice. I don't have to drink 5 times a day. I only drink once and I'm okay. Okay, so Gule 7 that have booked their spot in the round of 32, which is beginning tomorrow. By South Africa. We will be playing the first game of round of 32 for the African nations. So we have Morocco as the first team that made it through to the round of 32. And they were the runners-up of Group C. In the second team was South Africa, our very own Bafana Bafana, which I believe they performed really well. And we can see from the trend line that it is actually positive, from a loss to a draw to a win. So we expect even better results from that recent win that we had against South Korea. So we also were the runners-up in our group, in Group A. And the most interesting thing here is that Morocco and South Africa, there is actually a possibility that those two teams might face each other in the round of 16, should they both win their game against Mexico and the Netherlands, respectively. So if South Africa wins against Mexico and Morocco win against the Netherlands, then we will see an African clash for the first time in this World Cup in the round of 16, which will be great to see. And I would love to see that, because I know that we stand a much better chance winning against Morocco. So I wish Morocco all the best against the Netherlands, and I hope they win, because South Africa is definitely going to win against Canada. Point of correction, earlier on I said Mexico. It's actually Canada. The third team is the Coast of Ivory, Cote d'Ivoire. They also came in as the runners-up of Group E. It looks like the African teams qualified with runners-up. And we have Egypt also as a runners-up in Group G. We have Senegal, who qualified as the best third position. So they couldn't make it to the runners-up position. They qualified due to the best third rankings. And we have our very own Cape Verde, Cape Verde yethu. Cape Verde yethu, they got in through the window. They qualified to the round of 32 via the back door, because they didn't win a game. They didn't lose a game. That's what I love. They drew all of their games, and that actually booked them a spot in the round of 32. In their first game against Spain, it ended on a stalemate, 0-0. And they played Uruguay, stalemate, 2-2. Their last game was with Saudi Arabia, where they played 0-0. So basically, Spain did them a huge favor by winning against Uruguay. So yeah, our very own Cape Verde made it through. And we have Ghana. Ghana will be playing tonight, but they've already qualified, because if they win, they maintain the runners-up position. If they lose, they will still qualify via the rankings of the third place position. So it's looking good for the Africans. We are very happy as the African people to see our teams doing well and actually going through to the round of 32, and we wish them all the best. We want to see them reaching the round of 16, and eventually to see them in the quarterfinals and hopefully semi-finals all the way to the finals. It's good, Buffett. It's beautiful to see African nations competing to that level, but I have to give it up to South Africa, because it is actually the only African nation that is using homegrown players. All of the players that are in the Bafana Bafana squad were born and raised here in the land. Unlike other African nations who are using European-based players, and they play for them because their great-grandfathers were born in their countries, so that makes the player eligible to play in the country. We do not do that. We use our very own players. So shout out to South Africa, because what they are doing in the world stage is basically showing the world that we as South Africans, we are capable to compete at a higher level using our very own players, not European-based players that were born in Europe that have nothing to do with South Africa, and they just come here to play then go back home. No, we play with Mahopa. We play with Relebogile Mofokeng. We play with Modiba. We play with Williams. These are our people. They know our language. They know our culture. Not people who do not know our culture coming to play for us. That's what the rest of the African nations are doing. But we do not do that. You understand? And this is not from judging or criticism. It is just a reality. It is the truth. You understand? But otherwise, Bafethu, that was basically the update for today. To just keep you up to speed in terms of what is happening. I understand that by the time you'll be watching this video, because I will only be uploading it on the 28th of June, first thing in the morning. So by the time you watch that video, maybe we will have 9 African teams that would be in the round of 32. I wish all the best to Algeria and DRC. May they actually qualify to the round of 32 so we can have at least 90% of the African nations playing in the round of 32. So Bafethu, thank you for tuning in. And as always, I really appreciate your support. I would also like to ask that you like this video, that you subscribe to our channel and help us grow. And also hit that notification bell so that you are notified every time we make an upload. This is Siyabonga Shabang, a member of Diski Parliament. And Bafethu, another thing, as you can see that today's lighting, it's much better than the previous videos. It's because of your support, my people. We managed to get some proper lighting in the Parliament. As you continue to support us, we continue to get more resources to build a proper and functional studio so that we can do what we love to do. So that we are able to sit here and give you these updates and keep you up to speed. So please continue supporting Diski Parliament. We truly appreciate your support. Swati Sitsi, Munvu Ngebantu. A person, it's a person through people. Angising lutho ngaphandle kwenu. Diski Parliament is nothing ngaphandle kwenu. We are nothing without your support. So Bafethu, thank you so much. See you on the next video. Thank you, Bafethu.